forget bravery, the Vikings felt no fear, and that's far more disturbing. They didn't conquer fear, they deleted it by rewiring one belief most people never question. A man who believes his death is already chosen can't be threatened, can't be broken, can't be stopped. You believe the opposite, that you've got endless time, and it's quietly making you weak, anxious, afraid. This is the dark psychology they used to erase fear, and the part you can take without the blood it cost. But here's the part almost nobody talks about. Their courage wasn't courage at all. It was a belief installed so deep it changed what fear could even touch. The Norse didn't see death as the end. They saw it as a door. Die will, be fighting, and you'd be carried to Valhalla. Die in your bed, soft and afraid, and you'd be forgotten. So think about what that does to a man. If dying badly is the only real failure, then the battlefield isn't where you risk everything. It's where you have everything to gain. And that single flip, that one rewired belief, created something terrifying. Because once you stop fearing death, something else happens to you. Something most people never come back from. A Viking in that state wasn't just a fighter. He was a psychological weapon. Enemies didn't break because the Norse were bigger. They broke because they were looking at men who wanted what everyone else ran from. There's nothing more frightening than someone who cannot be threatened with the one thing that controls us all. And this is where it gets dark. Orm took it further. The berserkers, men who trained themselves into a trance so total they felt no pain, no fear, no hesitation, not magic. Mind pushed past the edge of self-preservation on purpose. That's the terrifying lesson underneath the Viking myth. Fear isn't something that happens to you. It's something you believe installed in you. Change the belief, and you change the man. But before you go wishing you were born Norse, look at what it cost. The same belief that freed them from fear chained them to violence. If dying will is the highest honor, then peace becomes a kind of failure. A life without battle was a life half wasted. So they raided, they bled, they burned, not always from greed, but because their idea of a life well lived demanded it. The cure for fear became a cage of its own. A man who isn't afraid to die is free, but a man desperate to die well is owned by a story he didn't write. The Viking leaves us with two faces, one worth stealing, one worth fearing. Quick question before we finish. Drop it below. What would you do differently this week if you believed your time was running out? Be honest. And if this is rewiring how you think about fear, subscribe. This is a series on the hardest men who ever lived. Here's what it means for you. You're not afraid because you're weak. You're afraid because deep down you believe you have unlimited time and nothing feels urgent, nothing feels sacred. And a life with no urgency slowly rots into comfort. You don't need Valhalla. You don't need a battlefield. You just need the one piece the Vikings understood and we forgot. not a curse. It's the only thing that makes a life feel real. They believed death was already chosen, so they lived without flinching. You don't have to believe that. You just have to remember the one thing they never forgot. You just have to remember the one thing they never forgot. Because history isn't just stories. It's the discipline we traded for comfort and forgot we ever had.